Hey guys, I am back again for another Jurassic World Mattel toy review, and we're going to be taking a look at three figure sets, and it's going to be a little bit of a long one. Hopefully I can edit all this together. So we're finally taking our first look at Jurassic World Dominion figures. And these figures are obviously not officially released in stores, but they have been trickling their way online. I've obviously showcased all three of these on a community post. One of them is already at Walmart, and the other two, well, they were at Walmart for a certain time period, and then I had to get desperate and unfortunately had to buy them off of eBay. But at least I still have enough to cover myself instead of trying to go so far. But enough of that. You guys are here for the figures. I'm just really excited to take a look at this. So this is Jurassic World Dominion, so here's one of them. Owen and Velociraptor Beta, one of my most anticipated sets. Claire Deering with the Dilophosaurus, and back over there, which is obscured by these two sets, Owen, Velociraptor Blue, and Rain Delacourt in the Extreme Damage Pursuit Pack. Seriously, this is just really exciting. I'm not even freaking lying. Like, literally, I am so happy that I got these, and just at the perfect time, too. I mean, this review is obviously going to be up right after my freaking birthday, but you already get the gist of it. So let's just cut it out with what I'm doing right now and just take a closer look at the package because, yeah, the new package design for the Dominion toys, freaking awesome. Love it. Rexy looking so freaking badass right here. I just love this render. It's just so great. And it got that very familiar forest background that's almost similar to like the prologue, but it's mostly based on supposedly the finale scene. I'm not sure what it's really based off, but it's obviously a setting from the menu. You got the helicopter up there, and I'm assuming there's vehicles behind there with the glow right there. I mean, just take a closer look at how good that background is. Of course, it's obscured by the figures and the action feature demonstration. Also, the new scan code, the way you get the scan code, it's not on the bottom of the feet no more. It's now like a lift up thing on the figures. So yeah, and also you just see the figures right here looking really great as well. The logo, really love this Dominion logo. It's just so great. It's only shown in the UK trailer, while the US trailer just basically shows the amber encased head of the Rex. Owen and Velociraptor Beta, warning, joke hazard, and the barcode right there, and then the Mattel logo. And over here, that's basically the US logo trailer that we've seen. Like I said, the UK version only showed that one. Over here, we get, obscured a little bit, we get the Pyroraptor looking really friggin' awesome with the Dominion logo again. And the back, you got the picture here of Owen, Beta, and the little fox it comes with. Also, scan code capabilities. The other figure you can collect, which is obviously the figure right there, which I'm most excited to take out. And also it comes with this little utility tool, which is his knife, of course. Yeah, and also the way the design looks right here, it looks decent. I really do like the way it looks. Although it can't beat the Primal Attack or Dino Escape aesthetic, to where they had that little computerized looking logo. Or actually, it was definitely Primal Attack in my opinion. I still think that looked the best in terms of like how the back looks. So that's it for this one. So we're not going to open that just yet. We're going to look at Claire's package. Same ordeal, although there's a little damage up here, but you can see the figures. Dilophosaurus, which is basically a beefed up version of the original Dilophosaurus released back in 2018 that was repainted a few times. And also got a new resculpted frill, which we'll get into. And man, I'm really loving that Claire figure. That's one of the reasons why I bought this set. I freaking love Claire Deering in this outfit, her hairstyle, everything. We'll get into more of that in a little bit. So she also comes with a tranquilizer gun, which looks really great. Looking at the back, we see more detail of the figures in action. Package is still a little damaged up, but you can see it's similar to the previous package. So yeah, there's that one. And then we have our Pursuit Pack. And now this is the Extreme Damage line exclusive to Walmart, which was introduced back last year with our Extreme Damage Tyrannosaurus and Indominus Rex back then. So we got Rexy looking great again, like just amazing, more detail, and the background is now lit up to orange and it looks like it's on fire or something. It just looks really freaking amazing. You can also see the detailing of the backdrop, even like from inside the package as well, which also showcasing the demonstration of what you can do with the damage feature, scan code capabilities. See the figures right there, logo right there, extreme damage. Flipping over from different sides, you see like scratch marks and the Dominion logo right there on the package. Same ordeal here. Over here just shows the logos and text from up here. Nothing special at the bottom, just barcodes and stuff. And then flipping over the back, you get more detail of the figures in action. Owen, Velociraptor Blue, and Rain Delacourt. And also, again, fax app. Okay, not fax app, but scan code capabilities. Like, I'm not sure if it is still fax. I've been a little bit behind. Owen and Blue logos and stuff right there. And also the Allosaurus down there, which is basically a beefed up version of the Allosaurus I just recently bought like months ago. And I'm not even complaining. It is really exciting that we're getting a much bigger Allosaurus and a much better looking one. I mean, still basically the same scope as the previous Allosaurus we had in the toy line, but it's definitely a lot better because it's bigger and it's obviously extreme damage. It's got that battle damage feature. But again, you get the whole ordeal. May take a look at that figure someday in the future because that's definitely on my list. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all these figures out the package and take a closer look at all three. Alrighty, so after all that dang trouble, I finally got them all out the package, and they all just came exactly how I expected. They were all just really great, well designed, and of course, well, the Beta is so damn cute. Anyway, so just gonna be starting on this review. The one set I want to take a look at in particular is obviously one that I was really excited for, and that's obviously that set right there. So I'll take a look at that first. This being inspired by one of the most iconic looking shots in the dang movie already, with Claire face to face with the Dilophosaurus. Although I bet you she probably didn't have the gun, or the Dilophosaurus doesn't spit at her. But obviously, this was already one of my favorites, just because not only the Claire figure alone, but the Dilophosaurus is also an improved sculpt. But really, I just for the separate Claire, just literally, just look at her. She looks so goddamn badass. I really love it. Let's get a closer look up at that likeness. Now, yep, she definitely looks like Bryce Dallas Howard. At first, it's weirdly enough that she obviously has a new head sculpt, but it's like, at first, it almost looked like, sort of like Laura Dern a tiny bit, but now it looks like Bryce Dallas Howard, like a lot older, but obviously just look at her. She looks really pretty. I really like this, and I just love her hair. She got the same color scheme as the previous Fallen Kingdom releases of Claire Deering, and I do wish it was a little darker though, but regardless, she just looks really great. Love it. And of course, her attire, her clothing. Freaking love the clothing choice, and also the way that the bell is painted on there as well. It actually looks pretty nice. And I just really like the texturing they also did. Yeah, they did a really nice job with her new clothes, her outfit, like just so great. And also here's the trank gun that she comes with. It was in full of detail. Her holding it, it looks really great. Also here's the I'm supposedly thinking it's supposed to be a GPS kind of phone, because it does have a little detail like some kind of GPS on there. If you can see it, probably won't pick up that much, but you can definitely see it. That's really nice. And also I think it's digitally painted on there, because it doesn't look like it's hand painted. It looks really nice once you see it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it was there for a brief moment, but there, you saw the detailing right there. But it looks really freaking good. Again, just, oh yeah, and the color choice as well. I really love the color choices, and it's very movie accurate. It's just, yeah, Claire, she's obviously one of my favorite characters, and she's also a bit taller than the original Claire, which I will get the figure out to see compare, which is Fallen Kingdom Claire Deering, which is one of my favorite figures, and still one of my favorite figures. Love the attire she has, and I love her ponytail. But she's obviously a lot shorter. I guess it might have something to do with the neck, but other than that, I feel like they did a really good job with Claire Deering. She is so much more nicer. I love this figure, but yeah, the more I see Dominion Claire, she looks just far nicer. I guess it's the hair, really. It's just her attire. She just looks so freaking great. I love this figure too, but I hate how scarce it is. But really, this figure, man, I just hope they stock a lot of these in stores, because they always lack a lot of Claires. They show a lot of Owens. Stock this up, Walmart or Target, wherever. Just, this figure doesn't need to be left in tiny little quantities. Great freaking figure. Love Claire Deering, and I love this figure. Just definitely worth the price that I paid for. And the Dilophosaurus, which I will go ahead and get the Venom out, because it's also a beefed up version of the little spit Venom it comes with. But the detailing on the Dilophosaurus, they added a new frill on it. It's not the same one as the original, and the frill is absolutely detailed like crazy, and it's also very glossy with that very shine on it. I mean, it shouldn't be that way, but it looks really nice regardless. And the likeness, it looks just as good as it can get. You see little details on here. If I can get closer, yeah, there we go. That just looks really awesome. And the way everything is implemented on here is like, yes, these toys get more and more expensive because of the paint applications, but that'd be up to debate. But he's really freaking good. I just really love the way this is sculpted and painted too. Also, I really did like this little Dilophosaurus sculpt, but I definitely like it more when they just beefed it up. And this is exactly how it should have been from the very beginning instead of being so small. But I guess they wanted to replicate the size, obviously, because it was obviously smaller in the first time we seen it in Jurassic Park, and so many other times, like in Cretaceous or in Jurassic World with a holograph. Yeah, and also showing up in Dominion. So it's really awesome to get this Dilophosaurus the way it is. The paint job is just, they definitely did a great job at the paint job. Oh yeah, right, the little logo, the Jurassic World logo, still right there, but the scan code thing, which you can just push off from here. Oh yeah, right, that's another thing. It's also easy to come up as well, so you can see that scan code right there. And on the other side, the logo's right there. Weirdly enough, they left the logo out here though, but whatever. So the same detail. I actually did go over this sculpt in the previous review from the Legacy Collection, but then again, we don't have to go over too much about it, except it's obviously a beefier version and a much more detailed version. So let's get this frill out, and let's go ahead and get the old one out to compare, because here is the old one that I liked. And this I considered my most movie accurate Dilophosaurus I owned, but of course we kept getting more and more different variations, especially the one in the Nedry set, which was a different coloration. So as you can see, beefed up scale on the new one. Original one is obviously a lot smaller, and the frill is obviously a lot different. This one's a lot more like how you see it in the film. So yeah, definitely a great step up over this one. But this one's still nice. I still like this one. But yeah, the new Dilophosaurus is winning me over. It's just such a great figure. Up next, we have Owen Grady with his awesome rifle, the little fox, and Velociraptor Beta, which is obviously the highlight of this already. She is adorable. I have her standing upright because obviously she is front heavy, unfortunately, so she couldn't obviously fall down. But at the same time, I guess I could obviously not be too bugged by that, but I absolutely like how she stands up upright, and she looks really cute. So that's the first thing we're going to take a look at, because the Owen figure we'll take a look at a little later. We're going to look at Beta. Beta is just, I was so surprised by the direction of Dominion already, just taking the fact that Blues have a kid. It's just such a great idea. I love it already. In Beta, like, wow. I was actually confused at first about the whole term of Beta. I thought they was going to be renaming Blue to Beta, but then I was like, oh no, Blue got a kid. And that was such a great idea, and I just can't wait to see more of that, or just can't wait to see the film, just because, well, it's, holy goodness, it's just so great. And just, the sculpt is so cute. Really, just love it. Same as basic, it's basically the color scheme of Blue, which is the point of it. Baby Blue. That's what I'm thinking about, as what everybody thinks about is Baby Blue. But it's Beta. She looks really nice. She's also got that really good head articulation where she can do a maneuver where she's like, yeah, I want the little piece of meat. Also, her mouth opens up. You can see the detailing. Let's see. There we go. See the detailing in the mouth and how her mouth looks. Basically, all painted from every side. Yep, that one's also. Wait, no, hold on. No, it's not painted because, well, it may look like it is, but it's not. That's just because of the lighting. So yeah. Also, again, the likeness on Beta, really cute. It's also a little chunky. Like it looks like a little bit like a puppet or something, which is the point of Jurassic Park, to have puppets to pose as dinos, especially for the animatronics. Anyway, so you got the underside painted right there, which is always a nice addition to have, like underside paint. And the stripe doesn't go too much along the tail, but that doesn't really matter in my opinion. So they did paint it in there very nicely, and they also have like this, like it went from being the regular light blue to then a little bit of a darker blue going upward. So they got a really nice transition, and also they have the it's just basically like Blue, like this stripe continues on her eye here, and then it stops over here on the other eye. So yeah, very nice figure. Also, another thing, I didn't even caught this because I had to look back. She's supposed to have a chipped toe claw somewhere in the actual movie, but this figure doesn't have the chipped toe claw, so I thought it'd be interesting to mention that. Oh yeah, and there's the logo right there, which is again strange that they put the logo right down there. You got this thing right here. Hold on a second, this is a little stiff. Can I get it out there somehow? There we go. There's your scan code right there if you want to try to scan that. Probably won't be doing this very often like I always do. And the other side, yep, it's got the logo right there. So, hides back in there. Nowhere in plain sight. So yeah, that's Beta. Cutesy, cutesy, cutesy. Just love Beta already. She's just so dang cute. Get her to stand up. Yeah, she's standing up. Just making sure she doesn't fall over. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, let's go take a look at the little fox she comes with, because now what's interesting about Mattel right now with this little guy here is that they're finally doing something that isn't just doing dinosaurs, they're doing lifelike animals like a fox. So it is really nice that they're doing so. They implemented 3 particular pieces of paint applications, which is basically brown for the legs and the tip of the ears, white for the from the lower jaw, and obviously the tip of the tail right here, and of course the rest is painted in this supposedly orange looking color. And again, it's nicely detailed. Really like how they actually sculpted this little guy. And yeah, that's all I have to say. There's nothing else to write home about other than it's a nicely sculpted little accessory, and it's just really good to own a little fox, especially if it isn't just a dinosaur. So now it's the last thing we're going to take a look at is Owen Grady. Now, of course, the only reason why I went last with it because it's obviously a retool or repaint of the same figure we've gotten so many times in 2018 and 2019, but with a few exceptions. Finally, the hair color is more accurate to Chris Pratt's hair color because it's a lot darker this time, which is something that I was really happy about. And the colors of the shirt and pants, they actually look a lot better. And the texturing of the pants too, they also just redid the texturing of pants. It looks so much better. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that part. So yeah, and the shirt color is also more accurate to how it's supposed to look from Fallen Kingdom as well. So they did a really good job correcting most of the mistakes the previous figure had, but not that the other one was bad. It's just that this one is much better now. Also, another thing that I really love about this is that it comes with a sheath. Like, this part is implemented in the back and the knife is removable. So basically, you have a holster for the knife, and that's something that I really freaking loved. So that's really nice that they did that. And also, the rifle he comes with is exactly the same rifle as Jurassic World, the original one, and that is something that I'm really happy with. And it's almost in the same scale, I think, as the Hasbro one that I own. Maybe I'll compare it, obviously. So let me go ahead and get the other ones out. Here's the other Owen Grady from Fallen Kingdom. Now he comes with, well, he doesn't actually come with this version. This is obviously from Jurassic World from 2016. Okay, with that atrocious Owen Grady figure, and this is the only thing that was good from it, which is this rifle. The most movie accurate looking rifle in the whole toy line. And the thing is, I really do like this one, but at the same time, I'm also really liking this one as well. I mean, of course, they left it unpainted, but at least they got it looking accurate to the movie, to how he, how the rifle presented. Although it is missing like one little tiny little portion of detail that the Hasbro one has, but other than that, it's really nice. And all I gotta say is this: both Owen figures look good, but definitely the newer one beats the old one out the park, mainly because it's a lot better in my opinion, and I just love that darker hair color they gave Owen this time. This one obviously looks more Star-Lord like, you know, Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy, because his hair was a lot lighter in that movie, but this was a lot darker, so you can see the difference already. So I'm liking the newer ones more. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Owen figure. And last but not least, we have ourselves the Pursuit Pack from the Extreme Damage toy line, featuring Blue, Owen repainted with a new shirt, and our new character, which we don't know if it's the hero or the villain. I'm assuming villain, Rain Delacourt. Let's take a look at Owen first, because again, repaint and a little bit of a retool. Also, here's the detailing of the sheath right here. You can see that it's obviously a working holster, and you see his knife right there. And his knife is also partially detailed. It actually looks pretty nice. But anyways, this Owen figure, again, really good figure in my opinion. And also, I really do like the red shirt. I think it really does dig him. Although the red shirt should be a little darker because it's a little bit too vibrant. But other than that, it's really good. There's the textured pants. And basically, that's basically it. Just a repaint of the same figure you get in the beta set. So let's put him aside right there. And let's take a look at Rain over here, because this is a brand new character. And it's really nice to own a new character, whether it be the hero or the villain. But yeah, like I had to say, this is already an awesome figure. Really loving this trench coat he's wearing. Really nice textured trench coat right here. Also, the articulation parts are the same, so I don't have to go over that. I also really like the coloring of his clothing. It might as well be movie accurate because I never really seen the character in frame in the movie. Not sure in the trailer, but other than that, he's really got a great likeness, great overall figure standpoint. I really do like this. It's a really nice figure. He definitely does look like a villain or something, or an anti-hero. Who knows? He's a mystery character at this point, but he might be one of the villains. Who knows? Oh yeah, and I also really like how his hair is also, like, again, the texturing in the hair. They did a really good job with that. And yeah, other than that, oh yeah, there's a little bit of gloss on his face, but other than that, I'm not having other problems with this figure. So it's really nice to have a new character and a new, like, you know, human figure. Just really nice. They could have had some paint on the belt though, but other than that, really nice to own a brand new character. So let me go put Rain over here. I know I didn't go that much over, but he's a new character. I don't know that much about him, but he looks really freaking cool as far as I'm concerned. So last figure we're taking a look at is Blue, our new Blue, which is based on the extreme damage sculpt, which is basically might as well be the new Raptor sculpt for every Raptor in Dominion, because this is probably also using the truck that's coming out that comes with the Velociraptor, the Capture and Crush truck. And yeah, this sculpt is really nice. At first, I thought it looked almost a bit bigger than the previous Raptors we always get. But other than that, it's like, it's just really nice. And there's this button right here that you can just see the scratching features right there. It will turn red. You'll see some like actual red detail, and then it will just turn back right here. So this is obviously a very nice action feature. And I definitely like it more than the one from the Battle Damage storyline from 2018, 2019, and 2020 as well, because it ended there. But only that one at least tried to resemble Kenner for a little bit. But I think this one's obviously better because nothing just slides in and out like the way it did back then. It's just basically a button press. It's nice. And then there's the scan code part right there, which I will lift up for you guys if you want to scan that, or if you even want to. So there it is. You might even see that. And the other side, yep, the logo is right there. So slides in place and hides in, doesn't even freaking come out the other way. Anyways, the detailing of the Raptor, Blue looks really astonishing. Like, this one is obviously a new Raptor head sculpt, but it's obviously still similar to the previous ones, but it just looks a lot better. I mean, just because they keep improving the sculpts. Also, the paint job they have back here, down here, everything is accurate to Blue, as every Velociraptor Blue figure should be, because they've been basically improving the sculpts and paint jobs of the Raptor, well, especially Velociraptor Blue. They've been doing so many renditions, and it's just, they become just as accurate as they always been. The other Raptors always have it dirty when it comes to it, like Delta, Echo, and Charlie, because they always have a changed likeness or changed color scheme. But this girl right here always looked the same. Open her mouth. That's a little bit loose, but it's not that bad. So you can see, yeah, the underside right here is not painted. Once again, it may look like that on the lining, but it's not. Yeah, the teeth are basically painted very well. Nothing sloppy. Yeah, nothing sloppy, actually. I mean, down here, tiny bit, but no one really cares. The eyes, slightly sloppy, but not really too, like image breaking. Looks overall decent, so it doesn't look that bad. And also, it's got that really good head joint articulation that the other Velociraptors, like some of the Velociraptors in the Mattel line has, which is really good. It doesn't have no slashing features, so basically it has basic moving arms from ball joints, legs can swivel back and forth. You already get the gist of that. And yeah, this figure, definitely really like this sculpt a lot more, and they're definitely using this sculpt for like many more Raptors in the toy line. Or maybe I might be wrong, I don't know. This new Raptor sculpt really looks great, but it wouldn't be a good Raptor without a good comparison. So I got my Savage Strike, yeah, Savage Strike Wave 3 Dino Rivals Blue, which I still have, and I think this one is going to be towered a little bit because it looks a bit big. Like, again, Blue from 2022 right here looks a bit bigger than the Savage Strike Blue from 2019. And like I said, the detailing, the movie accuracy is there, although the paint does continue down from the tail on this one, unlike this figure, so that's a little bit of a shame. But other than that, it's not that bad of a figure, so I still like both of these. So I got two different blues, one with that little dino damage and the other one that's just basically basic, and it's just very nice. It's still a nice figure in my opinion, although this one does have a little bit of a damaged eye. But other than that, still like this figure. But yeah, this figure all the way. I really love this figure, and I definitely will be freaking using this in the movies if I ever get a chance. So yeah, this blue figure is really awesome. Alrighty, so that's basically it for this review, this mega review of 3 freaking figure sets. Owen and Velociraptor Beta with the little fox, Claire Daring with the Dilophosaurus, and the Pursuit Pack with Owen, Rain, and Blue. Really freaking great figures so far in this Dominion toy line. I am really excited for this movie, and I'm really excited for more in this toy line. And of course, I'm obviously taking my time collecting these figures because not everything has to be bought so fast and out the way. But other than that, like literally every figure already I'm just falling in love with. It's just so good. Dominion's shaping up to be the best Jurassic movie I've ever seen already, because the hype is real, damn it. I mean, seriously, I can't wait for this film, and I can't wait to be collecting more figures from this line. And I hope you guys enjoy this review, and I will be definitely seeing you guys later.